About 12 years ago, shortly after getting myself an SSD out of depression, I found myself telepathically witnessing my neighbors being molested in the apartment next to mine. Call the police, they fail to discover anything unusual. Move to another apartment building, neighbors are being molested, I call the cops, nothing happens, except I get locked in a psych ward. The most dangerous, threatening thing I've ever done is kick a door down holding a butcher knife that I intended to use for intimidation only. I've been locked up in Minnesota for a total of 2 years, over a 3-year period, and I've been forced on Halidol injection and other drugs for at least 2 years in Minnesota, for witnessing Project Monarch activity, for daring to ask the police to intervene, for telling psychiatrists that police are covering up incest, and I'm starting communication with the victims. At one point, roughly 10 years ago, I literally was asked for me in Matthew 4:9 and said, "Fuck you, I need your help." Slamming my knee into the ground, bruising my knee. About 7 years ago, I asked for the power of the light and darkness to come together, help me bring forward to them, the Illuminati, that they have started with me. I'm going to Phoenix, a girl I love so much and haven't seen since she was 10, her psychotic mother, who was pimping her out, ran her my nose, and told me that I had to keep me from talking to her when she wasn't home for her protection. I called her out for the psychotic bitch that she is for doing that shit to her daughter, and for the first time I was homeless on Phoenix. It was then that I wanted neighborhoods murdering child rapists while they're in the act, well, with body movements, and and it was exciting time. On my way out of Phoenix, I exploited weakness in the Monarch programming by rattling off time figures like one, and the words I will remember until I heard a couple car crashes within like 30 seconds of each other. Car pulled up to the gas pump where I was standing, and his rear bumper was smashed. His tires were rubbing on the wheel wells, and he stumbled as if he was completely like point two drunk. Um, and three SWAT cars come up to tell me to not trespass there. I wander on my way, and like 2 or 3 minutes after that, I see a I see a car smash into a light pole, and his and the and people raced out of the house, grabbed the guy out of the car, and dragged him into the house. His eyeballs are popped out of his eye sockets, and when cops arrived like about 8-10 minutes after that, and someone's out there claiming to be the driver, and said he was looked down and dusted radio and it had happened or some stupid shit. Yeah, I believe thousands in Phoenix that night died of aneurysms and other problems. Can't quite don't really know how to trace it to even within a few months when it happened, but people believe 35 years ago that something happened without any evidence, so believe the survivors. There's so much more to the story to tell, but I need social interaction with actual living, breathing people. I I just have to engage in conversation to get this out. If I could, I I could sue the state so easily. If I just had like $50,000 to get a retainer. I was denied freedom of speech, freedom of religion, uh, due process, all sorts of shit in the psych wards in Nevada for making an assertion that I'm God. Whether you believe it or not, do I appear to be dangerous by saying what I'm saying? So, let's see if I can. Paiko Rivan, Tirkasera. Alcohol? Alcohol and homemade. Oikarvisa morga.
Today Carvis love cake.
Aika pastina mir konur kimbora. Huh, didn't. Chops, but whatever. Blah blah blah. Horrible man.